Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Wednesday night edition of Inside the Headset. We're live and on the air. Our sponsor tonight is John Jones Real Estate. Going to slip back over to Memphis. Going to talk to the 6A head coach of the Memphis Whitehaven Tigers, head coach Rodney Saulsberry. How you doing tonight, Coach?
I'm doing fine, Stoke. How you doing?
Doing really good, doing good. Well, you're at 2-1. Came away with a big win over Arlington, 39-24. Do want to mention Whitehaven junior standout Christopher Talley. He was selected as a City Gear Player of the Week. Talley had 5 touchdowns, kids, 341 yards on the ground in the big Arlington win that helped his team 2-1. What do you say, Coach?
He did a great job. Again, we had quite a few guys. We dealt with some injury bugs coming out of that last game, and he stepped up tremendously and did a really, really great job. Again, just had some bumps and bruises, obviously, that come along with the game of football. And, again, we just sat some guys down because, again, long-term health is most important. So, again, we didn't play our starting quarterback, had a couple other guys out. So we knew that Christopher Talley was going to have to tote the load for us, and boy, did he do a great job. I really wasn't paying attention during the game to how many yards he had, but I knew he was having success. But after we got the stats, we were like, wow, he had a really big game on not a lot of carries. So, again, we're really excited about what he can be, and we just know he's a great player, and he can put us on his shoulders and take us a long way.
And, you know, you've been to your state championship. You've hoisted the gold ball before and in the air. But, you know, talk about it, Coach. When you got a quarterback versus, and I don't want to discontinue a receiver or any other position, but to win that state championship, you got to have a gun, and he's got to be behind the center. You got to have a good quarterback that knows how to execute. It's the first tool you got to have to go to the game, get the gold ball.
Oh, yeah, having a good, sound quarterback that knows how to execute plays, and having a running game always helps. So, again, a running game is a quarterback's best friend, and just knowing how to manage the game, control the game, and take the big plays when they arrive and be able to, again, play that game above the neck. So having a sound signal caller that knows how to control the game and manage the game really is exciting to see. And, again, that's at every level of football. A quarterback that controls the game back there is really a key to winning championships.
You didn't run away from Arlington. They were able to gather up 24 points. They exposed you a little bit there on defense. Probably need to button some things up. Did you get exposed a little bit, or what happened, Coach?
Oh, we just had a lot. I mean, we just couldn't get out of our own way. I mean, I think we set a record for dropped interceptions. I think we dropped 9 and had another one that we should have gotten. So I told the guys, man, if we put our hands on those balls and we come down with those interceptions, they wouldn't have scored at all. They converted on a 4th down. They got about 2 or 3 4th down plays. So, again, learning how to play possession down defense is one of the things we got to work on. And, again, we had quite a few guys out, but that's no excuse. And we tell the guys that, hey, no matter who's on the field, we got to know how to get off the field on 3rd down and 4th down. When you get opportunities to make plays, you got to make them. So, again, we have some young guys out there, but it's no excuse. You get your hands on the ball, it's got to be yours. But we just know that, hey, that mistake can't happen again, and we're excited about being in position to catch 9 interceptions is a good thing, but you got to come down with the football.
Well, and like you said, you've had many of teams. You've been coaching a long time. Last year, you thought this team. You kind of told us several times, we got to grow up. We got to grow up. You had that year of growing up. Do you think the potion is right this year for this group of guys if they can continue to get better, cut down the mistakes, you know, not turn the ball over, and continue just to knock games off and get up late into the season? They got a good shot of going somewhere in the playoffs if they can just, you know, get it together and keep it together and stay healthy.
Oh, definitely. Got a great mix of kids of all ages on the team. Again, we're still a fairly young team, but our senior class is small but very experienced. So we're excited about this group. Again, just learn how to execute, learn how to play underneath those lights, making those plays when the time counts. Because the biggest thing is having competitive greatness, giving your best when your best is needed, and making sure that when the time is when the time comes for you to make a play, you make it. So we're learning that on the fly, and I'm really excited about this group. And as we continue to mature and grow and just get that execution piece, I'm really excited we can make some moves, and this team looks as if it can really make a push in the playoffs.
Well, the good thing about it is if you can get to that round four, if you can get to that final four, if you can get to that round four, you're hosting. So you want to. I mean, you want to force Will Hester or somebody like that or Smart. You want to force them because they're going to have to drive over to you. You want that game at your place. That's a big goal to have, but that's what you want, isn't it, Coach?
Oh, most definitely. Again, putting yourself in a position where you have home field advantage of the playoffs is extremely exciting. You don't have to deal with the travel. You have to deal with all those logistics. You get your crowd behind you. You get everybody behind you. So, again, at times when it flips on your side where you're the home team in that fourth round, it's really exciting. You want to take advantage of it. So, we're glad to have it on this side. Now our job is to get there and play on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, exactly. You know exactly what I'm saying. Well, Coach, I can't thank you enough for being on Inside the Headset. Looks like you got White Station on Friday night. They're 1-2, or they're 2-1. You're 2-1. What scares you about this game?
Oh, again, they just got a great coaching staff, a new coaching staff, just a second-year staff with Coach Conley. So they're getting those guys into shape, and they play hard. Again, anytime you get kids playing hard and playing with passion, you give yourself an opportunity, and they got those kids rallying and playing hard. So our job is to meet that intensity and just supersede that intensity and just be able to execute and look forward to a great football game.
Coach, we can't thank you enough. Good luck Friday night. Come away with a win. It's going to be wet, but you've been there before. I'm sure you got a raincoat.
Hey, Mother Nature takes its course. We got that turf field, so we'll be okay.
Take care, Coach. See you. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.